me ask you this. I mean, the whole idea. I mean, this can languish in the U.S. Court of Appeals for the next 2 or 3 years, and then languish for another 2 years to the Supreme Court. That's sort of the usual routine. Or there's a special rule, Rule 11 of the Supreme Court, in which it says that you can bypass the courts of appeals, and it will be granted only upon a showing that the case is of such imperative public importance as to justify a deviation from normal appellate practice and require immediate determination in this court. Do you agree with me? Two things. One is that this is of imperative public importance, that's number one. And number two, do you agree with me that there's no need to do any more, you don't have to take any evidence, you don't even have to do anything but change the cover sheet on the briefs that have been filed down below to put the Supreme Court, and this can go right to the United States Supreme Court. It can be decided so that we don't spend years languishing, fighting, spending money, and making wrong decisions. That this could be done within 30 days if they really cared. If everyone really put his nose to the grindstone on this.
Greta, you might be able to get it done in 30 days. I'm not sure the Supreme Court can get it done in 30 days, but I do agree with you. This is very, very important. Faster this is resolved
60 days.
One way or the other. I think I think this country would be much better off. And you're absolutely right. Both parties agree with the facts. There's no dispute about the facts. The law has been, the arguments have been made. This case, if it could go to the Supreme Court directly from here, I think it would be in the best interest of the country and the people.
General, this is an emergency. People are sick. People are hurting. People are confused. People want to have health care. Some have pre-existing problems, or whatever it is. I actually think it could be done in 30 days. Each justice has got 2 or 3 or 4 clerks. It really is not that complicated. The only question is the breadth of the Commerce Clause, and frankly, they could probably all sit around a table over a cup of coffee and figure that one out. This is not that complicated. And I think if they want to drag it out, if everyone wants to drag it out, we will suffer. The American people will suffer more.
Right. Greta, I agree with you. This needs to move forward. As far as I'm concerned, I'd like to see the United States Supreme Court have this case tomorrow. And I think you're right. Although people can disagree, reasonable people can disagree about this case, we know what it comes down to, and that is the breadth of the Commerce Clause. My position, and I think the position, it would seem, of the judge today, was simply that if in fact this law is constitutional, it will be a stretching of the Commerce Clause beyond anything that we have ever seen in this country before. Maybe that's what the Supreme Court will decide. I certainly hope not. I think not. But that is the issue. It is a Commerce Clause issue right on it.
And so we'll know what it is so that we can then move on and address the next problem. Anyway, I'm going to take the last word on that. Attorney General, thank you, sir.